Okay, start all over. Let's start off. Welcome to Freedom Reign 2.0. It's Saturday. It is a Saturday. I'm trying to light my incense. It's not working. But I already cleansed, so I'll do this another time. Anyway, I just wanted to come on day 2 of recovery. Why is my... Hold up. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Alright, now the sound is on. Day 2 of recovery, spiritual warfare, and self-recovering with Freedom Reign 2.0. And also known as Debbie Ann's Life. So yesterday, I don't know. I'm gonna do I don't know if I'll make a schedule or not. Maybe it'll come up, but they told me consistency is key. So I'm here again. Y'all hear the birds? The ancestors is deep. So I just wanted to revamp this video because yesterday I said that this was just, it's going to be for both of my YouTube channels, for my spiritual growth and journey, weight loss journey, and then just my regular YouTube, Debbie Ann's Life. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about, I've been, I don't know, it's a journey. It is a journey. You got a whole bunch of personalities. You got people looking at you like you crazy. Wondering what you're doing because you mind your business. I got something. Because right before I went to the store and I was about to record, people was trying to send me some nasty energy, and they had a nasty taste in my mouth, and I didn't have anything but some honey roasted peanuts, and that was not going to do. So I needed something else, because it was disgusting. It was really disgusting. Okay. So, it's better to do on this table. And I was just leaning. It's nice and windy out here. It feels good. But, I don't know. I was live earlier. Now I'm doing my pre-recorded to upload and bring more content for y'all. But I don't be doing nothing. Ooh, I just smelled the incense. And I'm not even burning it. Somebody around me there. But yeah, just a little bit about me. Like everybody else, I started experimenting with alcohol around 14 years old. Um, it carried on. It really didn't get out of hand till like in my early to late 20s. And then it got way out of control in my 30s. I was drinking like a fish. But it was never intended. I didn't intend for it to get like that. I actually enjoyed drinking. I enjoyed it because I had a good time. Before it became a coping mechanism with dealing with the family, all day lies and just mistreatment and abuse. On here, it's gonna be nothing but the truth because I don't do that lying stuff. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I'm not hiding nothing. I have been at an early age. I was molested. I didn't find out I was molested until I was like 12, 13. And the reason I found out I was molested was because it was a neighborhood gentleman that I liked, and even though it wasn't consensual because of my age, I consented only to him at the time, but I ended up getting gang raped. A train ran on me by the neighborhood guys. Later to find out, years later, that it was set up by my own family just so they could break me as an individual. It was done by my brother and my father at the time, which I currently found out he's not even my biological father. He's my uncle. And just in between all that, I ended up getting pregnant at 15. The birds is going off. You hear the birds? Yep, I got pregnant at 15 years old. It's a whole lot of in between that too, but we just gonna keep it short and sweet, and you'll get the rest of a full. I promise you, you'll get a full, in-depth life story in my book that I'm gonna be writing. It's living with the family that I live with, believing that they are my biological family and they are I'm a family oriented person. I was so wrapped up in the family aspect. I lost the grasp of like they're people too. They're people that make choices. They're people that they have lives that they don't show as you grow up. And I had to learn through outside sources, through friends, being around friend groups, coming up, how other family units work together, how they interacted with each other. I don't know. I can say, going through everything, it turned me into who I am right now. I've always had a good sense of myself. I always had a deep belief in God. I've always had that. I've always had a deep belief in God. They called me weird. They called me, even though I used to not so much hide it, I just wouldn't bring it to the forefront of it, because you see a lot of, back then there wasn't a lot of people that was into God. They said they was, but they really wasn't. And then you fall into things like the peers that your peers do, and then you figure out, you trying to figure out how to navigate through life. I tried marijuana. I didn't do no hard drugs. I didn't do the narcotics. I couldn't. I don't like, even with marijuana. I can only smoke so much because I don't like being too high. You get too high, and then I don't like that feeling at all. Yeah. So I knew when I had my first child that friends ain't always friends, and excuse me. But I don't know why I still stuck around with the information that I know now. But when you lose, because they all left. They left when I had my eldest child. They was there for a little while. They pretended to show their support as a friend. I ain't gonna knock nobody. Yes, they watched my child. Yep, I would give them that. Sometimes they did, and then it's like they just dropped off. And I'm not the one I don't chase behind people, and it is what it is. If we not gonna hang out, we're not gonna hang out. I don't know. It's just like I seen it, but I don't want to say I ignored it. I just believed more in people's character than they believed for themselves. Even though I was messed up, I was broken, because I had traumas of my own. I was not, but I didn't look at that. I just didn't look at life like, I don't look at life like other people look at life. It was traumatizing at first. And then you put yourself in I put myself into some kind of, I guess you would say, a psychosis of, like, this is, like, I seen it, but I didn't, I was like, I don't know how to describe it. All I can say was like some sort of psychosis that I was in. I knew that these people were doing, I knew how their characters was. I knew that they was doing some stuff because that I didn't do. I knew when they started pulling back from me and not inviting me and all that other stuff was going on. Did I know the extent of it? Absolutely not. Because a lot of people that I was around, I felt I had close-knit relationships with. I considered not just friends, I considered them family. So, but it is what it is. I'm just at a point in my life. by the birth certificate that I have that they gave me. I'm 44 years old, but I'm just at a point in my life to where it's like I have to enjoy life. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be free. I want to travel. I want to experience things. I know how I was raised is not my life story. That's not my be all. And then recovery in itself is taxing on the body. And then on top of that, you got people that speak against you, and that's spiritual warfare. You got people that do divination against you so that your life can turn out a certain way by their manipulation. And before I even got hip to all this, I was blinded because I didn't know who I was. Like, to this very day, I don't know. I don't have the formal paperwork, my original birth certificate, to say who my father is. I know who I was shown my father is, but to have physical proof here in this state, this realm, this being, no, not yet. It hasn't gotten to me yet. Dang, I got so much to. I'm at 17 minutes already, and I'm still just rambling. I'm trying to get it in the gist of the swing of doing this. It's coming. It'll work out. It'll work out. It'll come together. It'll be a beautifully, wonderfully made masterpiece at the end. Yep. I had let's go back to my first child at 15. I raised by myself. I can't say that the family was there, but I did it by myself. Because if there was any help that was given, it was all circumstantial to what they can do, and I had to pay for them to watch my child. I wasn't gonna have no abortion, but they didn't, at that time, that option wasn't even, didn't even spoke. It was as if like they were trying to make me getting pregnant be a punishment to me instead of being a teachable experience. But once I seen how everybody was moving, I knew, I got hip to it, and I was like, okay, I'm out here by myself. I'm gonna have to do, even though I still lived under the roof with my parents and my siblings, I was basically alone by myself, raising my child. I ended up dropping out of school because I had to get a job to pay for daycare in order for me to continue school, because for some reason I couldn't get a voucher until later on, and they wouldn't babysit for me, so it was what it was. And like I stated just a few minutes ago, in order for them to babysit for me, I had to pay them. Not saying I had a problem with it, but it was like, okay, I'm a teenage mother. I'm working part-time. At that time, I was working part-time, providing for us two, because they didn't provide for me. They didn't give me anything my mom, she ended up putting his father on child support because I wasn't 18. And then we'll get more in depth into that situation as the videos progress. But I'm trying not to go too far over because I don't want it to go too long, because I know people's attention span is like, whoa. Because I know mine is, and I'm not going to keep watching no long old video. But I thank y'all for spending time with me today in doing this. This is a process that I'm working on, and I pray that y'all like my content, that it will be a wonderfully, beautifully made masterpiece at the end. And like I always say, mind your business and your life will be so much better. Do something for somebody today. Even if you don't want to do it anyway. Toodles.